right, here we go. The 6AX Classic Breakfast with Nat and Westo.
That time again, Nat, we've got to check in with our travellers. It's our seniors lap year in a van, Australia. Our man in the van. G'day, Mick.
G'day, Westo. How are you, mate?
Fantastic, thank you. Good self?
I'm on holiday permanently. How bad can I be?
If I hear you talk about New South Wales winning Origin again, mate, I'm sorry, we're just going to have to part ways.
Okay, then. I've been wearing my blue shirt for the last week.
He has not stopped on Facebook with the Bloomin' Blues win.
There's always been a good rivalry between Queensland and New South Wales.
Absolutely.
And, of course, the Mexicans, which are Victorians. But if you can't rub it in now and again, well, then that's just Queensland crying in the beer again.
Right, let's move on. Mick, you and Ange talking about permanently being on holidays. It's coming up to 6 months on the road now for you guys, end of the month.
It is. Hell of a celebration.
Have you got anything planned?
No, I don't think so. I think we'll pass the actual date quite calmly and sedately and just have a few sherbets for my birthday down at the pub.
Happy birthday in advance. You're at the Flinders Ranges at the moment in South Isles, aren't you?
We are. We're in a little town called Corn.
Nice.
It's at the base of the Flinders Ranges. If anyone can actually get over here and have a look at this place, you've really got to, because it is such an amazingly beautiful place.
And you've done a few house sits since last we spoke. How have they gone?
Very well, actually. We are on one at the moment in Corn. It is working out very well for us at the moment. And in fact, we are actually booked up until March next year. Okay,
so you're going to be still caravanning around, but you've actually got house sits organised till next year.
Yes, we're doing other things in between. We are travelling. We've got one more after this here in South Australia, and then we start touring again, heading up through Mildura, meeting up with a few mates, and then make our way to Toowoomba, where we'll do another sit. And start our Queensland odyssey, as it may be, because we've got a few up in Queensland and spending Christmas, New Year over Queensland, doing a cruise out of Queensland, heading back to Sydney when the time is right later next year, and we're doing a trip to Japan later next year as well.
Oh, wow. Are you doing any house sits over there?
We're working on it, mate. I'm telling you, we're working on the international fact.
Okay.
We do Canada, US, Mexico, anywhere in the world. Yeah, it's just fantastic. The options are out there.
I don't even know how you're going to get your caravan on a plane, but I'm impressed.
It's inflatable.
So we've got our man in the van, Mick, on the road with your wife, Ange, doing our seniors lap year in a van, Australia, if you want to check out the YouTube channel. Mate, 6 months on the road. We all see things on the road day to day, but travelling around the country, towing a van for as long as you have, what are some of the things you've seen other people doing, say other caravanners or whatever, that you would recommend against?
Incorrect packing of people, how you pack your van and how you set your car up. They're the two main things that we see are the disasters.
Online, you can see quite a few disasters happening where they've flipped the caravan when they've been trying to overtake and stuff. That's scary business, isn't it? Especially if you're next to some of those great big semis.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've overtaken quad road trains up north of WA, and you've got to put your boot into it. So you've got to be absolutely certain that your vehicle is going to follow you straight. It's not going to wobble all over the place. And you're not supposed to do this, but sometimes if you're overtaking things like that, you've got to accelerate. You've got to go over 110, 120 just to get past them.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're stuck. If your van's not set, that's where things go wrong.
That's when you're going to get the wobbles. And two ways, would you recommend getting two ways when you're out doing the lap?
Without a doubt. We had a situation the other day. We were out of Port Pirie and we did a drive around some of the towns, and we came around a bend and there was a van sitting in the middle of the road, an escort vehicle sitting in the middle of the road stopping traffic, and my radio wasn't on. For an ex-truckie, that's just illegal.
Well, why have it if you're not going to have it on, mate? Jeez.
Well, exactly right. I mean, it's like having a hat. Why not wear it? But I quickly turned it on and called up, asked the question, how wide is the load? And I got the answer, which meant that I knew far enough along I'd have to pull over completely off the road. But as it was, we came around a corner at the top of a hill and he was just crawling up the hills. If we were still doing 100 and I had no knowledge of this at all, there would have been problems for sure.
Good Lord.
Its necessity is to have the radio on constantly and on channel 40 and the volume up, at least you can hear it. You may not get a call from the escort trucks, but you'll be able to see them coming and hear their chatter, and that is really important. Also, another thing, the other day we were travelling along, towing the van, doing 100, and radio not on. And the guy came up, flew around me and bipping on and waving his arms, pulled over. And apparently one of my brakes had locked on the caravan.
No.
So these are the issues for having a radio.
Yeah.
and a necessity to have it on.
Yeah, you really got to too. And the truckies, they're pretty good, are they? I guess they would appreciate caravanners actually keeping in contact with them.
Absolutely. Well, most truckies I've noticed receptive to the calls to say, mate, when you're ready to come around, let me know.
Yeah.
I'll back off, you take off. It just makes it easier and simple for them. They know that somebody's in front of them that's ready to assist them to continue their job and make it easy. Having the truckies being happy, that's a big thing, because you don't want a grumpy old bugger in the train that's getting a bit nippy with you.
You really do not want that. Well, it's been almost 6 months. Have you got a highlight?
Wow, that's a good question.
Thank you, mate. I worked on it.
Well, give yourself a cup of tea. Had quite a few. I think Tasmania would have to be the main highlight, because we saw so much in the 9 weeks we were there. Both of us, Ange and I, were both stunned by some of the places that we went to. You know, Tasmania is a must-do. There's so many free camps over there. You don't have to travel far. It's just one of those places that it's stunning from get off the boat to get back on the boat. It's just beautiful.
It's a gorgeous part of the world, isn't it?
It is.
Now, finally, before we wrap up our chat with Mick, our man in the van, has this 6-month lap of Australia so far, has it helped or has it hindered the relationship / marriage with the beautiful Ange?
Oh, how did I know you were going to go there? Like everything, you know, have your ups and downs, your sideways.
Yeah, but you're in a very confined space, Mick. Should I be asking Ange the question?
You could try. Unfortunately, I've got her in the boot of the car. No, we still get on as well as we always have.
Yeah.
You know, we argue like every couple.
Sure.
But no, we're fine. No, we don't have any issues.
Nat was looking for controversy, but you've let her down.
Next time I'll organise Ange to answer the phone.
There is actually an Ange, because we've never spoken to Ange. We've only ever spoken to Mick.
Would you like to speak to Ange?
Good morning.
Good morning,
Hello.
darling. I'm just making sure you're still alive, because we never hear from you.
Yes, I'm definitely here.
Get him to make you a cup of tea.
No privileges when you're still lying in bed.
Good on her, I say.
She's not a cardboard cutout or will blow up.
No, we're just wanting proof of life. So if you could send me a photo with today's
There's the tip. You've got to go to YouTube. Our seniors lap year in a van, Australia.
The evidence is there.
Safe travels, Mick. We'll catch up with you again next month. Definitely keep those tips coming and those highlights from your trip so far around Australia.
All right, guys, thank you very much for the call. Be good, be happy, be safe.
I hope this was as much fun for you as it was for me.
The Classic Breakfast with Nat and Westo. Weekday mornings from 5:30 on 6AX.
I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I feel good.